everybody, it's Sarah from Sacred Tree, and I want to talk about female hormones for a second. I did a video on menopause a while ago, and it's just not just menopausal, women that need help hormonally. I see a lot of young women who end up on birth control at a very young age, and the doctors are always saying, well, you should go on birth control because of your heavy cycles, even for acne. And I'm just here to tell you that there are natural options for that. And I understand it's hard, for me doing this work. I love tea and I do extract and all that jazz. And I understand that's very different for a lot of people, taking a tea every day. And most people are very used to doing pills, and that's fine. I mean, we can encapsulate things, but I just want to talk about the plants that can come in for these problems for young women. And typically what happens when women around between, when they first start their cycles until about 18 or 20, sometimes it takes a while for the cycle to normalize. And I noticed it with my own two daughters. It takes a couple of years. But once they get their cycle pretty regular, a lot of times women can be very low in progesterone. And that's seemingly the culprit. And we need to balance the progesterone compared to estrogen. And a lot of times it's estrogen dominance that is, the problem essentially with the cycles kind of being out of whack. So what happens is there's estrogen dominance, the progesterone to estrogen balance is off, and then the progesterone is essentially too low. But what I like to do is support the body, get to kind of the estrogen dominance issue, which is usually too much sugar. Sometimes these young women are overweight, so we could address that. But in the meantime, we could be using herbs like red raspberry leaf and chastetree berry. And these two herbs I like to use together. The red raspberry leaf is a uterine tonic, and it also has very mild hormonal effect. Very balancing, by the way. It can shorten your cycles. And chastetree berry is going to balance the progesterone to estrogen. So this one, chastetree berry, is a game changer for a lot of women. Get them back on track, more regular. But chastetree berry is wonderful in tea, and it can be encapsulated. I typically use it with the red raspberry leaf. I also like to use liver movers in there, burdock or dandelion root, and some other nice supportive plants that are high in nutrients like nettle or rose hips. And I have a female balance tea that can be used up until, even for perimenopause. And then I have a menopausal blend for women who are creeping up into menopause or are in menopause that suffer from hot flashes and night sweats and insomnia and craziness and and all the things that come with menopause. But I often see these young women on birth control so young, and it's not the only option you have as a parent. Yeah, it's a pill, it's easy, I get it, but try something that works with the body, that's not going to give the body other issues down the line. Birth control, while it's wonderful for a short amount of time, does cause problems later on in life. Be mindful of that. So if you are a young girl and you're having issues, or a young woman and you're having issues, or if you're the mom and you have a young woman, that you're your daughter or a friend's daughter or something, they're having trouble, I'm here at Meredith and at Sacred Tree Herbals in Meredith, and I love to help people. I love to talk to people about this stuff. I'm kind of standing here, holding space for people that need help. And why not talk to somebody in person? It's nice to click and try to find products, but how much money are you wasting doing that? Talking to somebody face to face with your unique problems, your unique body, you'll get more out of it. You'll get more bang for your buck, and you'll learn something too at the same time. Not only about the herbs that can help, but probably about the processes that are going on in the body, what's contributing to it, and what the root cause is, which is the most important thing to get to. So take a ride over here in Meredith. I'm at 169 Daniel Webster Highway, Unit 1, right on the first floor, easily accessible. I'm here Tuesdays through Saturdays, 9:30 to 5, and it's pretty slow, so I'm making videos. But I thought I'd talk about some hormonal stuff because that's pretty prevalent out there. So it's nice to talk to the people about this stuff. So, okay, bye-bye.